Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're here to, pull out the key insights from the latest research, get you up to speed fast. Today, we're digging into something you probably heard about. Central Bank Digital Currencies, CBDCs. Now, they're often pitched as this great leap forward for economies, right? Faster payments, lower fees, easier money access for everyone. But the stuff we've looked at for you today, well, it hints at something maybe a bit more unsettling. You've got countries like China, Nigeria, even the U.S. Running pilots or planning these digital versions of their money. Sounds good on paper, convenient, efficient, the future. But our deep dive kept circling back to this one big question. Could CBDCs actually be a kind of Trojan horse, leading to maybe way more government surveillance and control?
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to unpack in this deep dive. We're going to look at what the research and even public documents actually say about what these things really mean, going beyond just the convenience factor to see what the implications are for, your financial privacy, your freedom.
Okay, so let's start with the big difference the analysis points out. This isn't like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Those run on decentralized networks, right?
Yeah.
No single boss. Anyone can join in, basically. Permissionless. CBDCs, though, totally different. They're centrally controlled by the state, essentially.
Yeah.
And the sources we read really hammer this home. They're designed to be programmable, trackable, and controllable.
Right. And that central control, that's not just a technical detail. It has immediate, pretty big consequences for you, the user. I mean, just imagine if every single time you spend money buying coffee, donating to something, tipping someone, if all of that could be visible to the government, like right away, in real time, it just completely shifts the whole idea of financial privacy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. And that leads to some, thought-provoking scenarios the material discusses. Picture a future where every digital dollar, pound, or whatever could be tagged, or maybe even frozen.
Or reversed.
Inversed.
Yeah.
By some central authority.
Yeah, and the sources give examples. Maybe you hit some spending limit they set. Or you buy something someone decides is politically sensitive.
Or it could be even less obvious, like maybe your spending just looks weird to an algorithm.
Exactly. And compare that to now. Physical cash gives you privacy, right? And crypto, most crypto gives you pseudonymity. People see the transaction, but not necessarily you directly linked to it.
Right.
But with CBDCs, the research suggests you might basically be handing over the control panel for your own money.
And the scary thing is, this isn't just like us making things up or being paranoid. The documents we reviewed, they show these kinds of terrifying possibilities, as one source put it, are actually being talked about openly in public policy documents.
Yeah, that's a really crucial point. It's not just theory. The sources list specific ideas, like putting expiry dates on your digital money.
So you have to spend it by a certain time.
Potentially. Or restricting it so you can only spend it at certain shops or on certain things.
Well.
And even linking it directly into social credit systems.
Okay, yeah.
It points towards a potential for incredibly detailed control over how people behave economically, way beyond anything possible now.
And there's this real irony the source material brings up. Bitcoin and crypto started partly because people wanted less central control, right?
Yeah.
More power to individuals.
Exactly, to decentralize things.
But CBDCs, they could achieve the total opposite.
Yeah, the material suggests they could end up consolidating power massively and potentially very quickly, very quietly, too. It definitely makes you question the real goal behind them, central authority versus individual freedom.
Okay, but we should be clear. Our deep dives, the analysis we looked at, it doesn't paint CBDCs as like pure evil or anything. There's a balanced view, too. They do acknowledge potential upsides.
Absolutely. You have to see both sides. The sources do mention real potential benefits. Like they could genuinely help reduce fraud. That's a big one.
Okay.
Or make things like welfare payments much smoother, more efficient.
Modernizing old banking systems, too, I suppose.
Exactly. And think about developing countries, maybe leapfrogging old infrastructure, getting low-cost payments to people far out, or even delivering aid directly, making sure it gets where it's meant to go. That could be huge for financial inclusion.
So it's powerful technology for sure.
Definitely.
Which brings us back to that core idea from the material. It's like any powerful tool, isn't it? It really depends who's holding it and what their intentions are.
So thinking about what this means for you, when you hear governments talking about a new, safe, convenient digital dollar or euro, maybe just pause.
Take a beat.
Yeah. And ask yourself, like the source material prompts us to, is this really just about innovation, making things better? Or is there an element of, well, control involved?
Because that Trojan horse,
Right.
it looked like a gift, right?
It absolutely did. But what was hidden inside, well, that changed everything. Forever. Something to think about.